Unmute. Unmute the masses. Switch over. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the FTM podcast. We're calling it FTM for Flamethrower Monkey. Yes, I know Flamethrower is one word, but that's not how my name is spelled. Until I'm still debating, and actually, I'm going to bring this up right here. I have to bet. I do want everyone to chip in, if possible. I don't mind doing like 15 of these and then changing the name all of a sudden. Because we used to have a podcast back when it was just me and Chaos called Outcast Oasis. And then Burrito started getting into it with us, and it was freaking dope. And then we just sort of got off for a bit. Then I did the whole VTuber thing, and now we're starting to get back into it. So I do want the audience's opinion. I can still do Outcast Oasis. I'm pretty sure no one's done that yet, or hasn't done it since I did it. So I'm down to go back to Outcast Oasis. I did like it. It was always fun to me. But for now, we're doing FTM podcast, at least until we sort that out. But who knows? Maybe we'll just keep FTM podcast. So we'll see. Please drop it in the comment section down below. I know we started a little bit early today, but that's because we want to try out it's like a new method where we're starting the podcast a little bit earlier at 4 o'clock, so we can end it a little bit sooner at 7 o'clock. I might still push it to 8 o'clock, just like, but we might be like Chaos or Burrito might have to check out at a certain time, But other than that, I do want to thank Burrito for joining us today.
Hey,
how's it going, Burrito? How's your day been, my dude?
Pretty good. Just
awesome.
got off work about an hour ago, so I'm still on work mode right now.
Oh, I feel it. Oh, what have you been up to, dog? You doing anything good? I know you made that butterbeer. Tell us about that butterbeer, my dude.
Yeah,
You really went all out and went to go you went hunting. You went hunting for these beverages.
Bro, all right. So this all started because of this bar we went to, right? Really chill bar called Player One Vegas or Player something Vegas. It's in Vegas, but it was really chill bar. And I remember.
Was it like Player One? Was it Player One? Something like it's a really cool arcade bar. It's freaking dope.
Yeah, so it's really cool. It's really chill. It's like you can play games from all kinds of platforms, and for the most part, I mean, I don't think I had anything other than to pay any for the games. It was they were all pretty much free. We played Smash Bros. We played
as long as you actually purchased a drink. You had to purchase a drink first,
correct,
and turn in your ID or whatnot for a controller.
Yeah, but I mean, so it was really good. But anyways, the star of the show for me, at least, it was what was it called? Butterbeer, and I didn't know what it was. I believe you told me it was like I think they made this non-alcoholic drink in
yeah.
Universal?
So
Okay.
just to make that distinction. So this is not the same butterbeer as the one you get at Universal Studios Hogwarts. I believe that one's like non-alcoholic.
Yeah, that one's non-alcoholic. So that was my mistake, right? So all right, so that I got introduced to that. I was like, man, this is really really good. Man, I love it.
I don't know if they do also give an alcoholic version over there, but I know that they do give a non-alcoholic, if I'm not mistaken.
So that was my first mistake, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can recreate this. I typed in butterbeer recipes online, Reddit, Google. I went as far as TikTok, and my dumb self was like, wait, these are the butterbeer, the remix for the Universal one, the non-alcoholic. So I'm like, this is why I can't figure it out. Anyways, I let it go, and then one day I was like, you know what? Today I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna figure out the drink. I'm gonna figure out what it is. And then honestly, it was just as simple as going on to their actual website and
to Player One's actual website.
Yeah, they list the ingredient there, and that was it. That literally it's all it took. So it's butterscotch snot, and what's it called? It's a Cali Dreaming California Creaming Beer.
Oh, you actually put a beer in there? It's a California cream beer?
Yeah, California cream beer.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just like pure. Dude, when you try it, when you taste it, it pretty much just tastes like pure freaking butterscotch. It's amazing.
Yeah.
The most amazing thing ever.
The most amazing thing ever. And it was really, really delicious. Man, I messed up that night. That's the thing I told you guys I was pre-gaming. I took a sip right now. I was like, oh, yeah, this is it. This is really good. I'm making it at home as opposed to paying, whatever it is at a cost over there. I chugged the first one, bro. I chugged it. I was like, this is really, really good. Started the
Well, yeah,
second one.
you don't gotta pay. You don't gotta pay. $16 a piece. You could just go for it.
Yeah, I can
Did
go
you
for it.
did
Make me a
you did you use the pitchers like the big like mugs? You went
no,
legit or in a
I
cup?
used no in the cup. I used a regular glass cup.
I have
Um,
so many of those pitchers, and like
uh,
I have a variety of different sizes just because I love mugs. Someday I'm gonna. I don't know if you know what a freaking what's it's called why am I blanking out right now? I'm constantly looking at up these things on Amazon. But the Stein, the German Stein,
the
that
Stein. Okay,
giant
yeah, yeah,
porcelain
yeah.
one with the but like the one that has the lid. It's gotta have the lid. It can't just be a giant freaking. Like I want one of those like $200 like where it literally tells it like the story of Jack and Jill or something on it. You know what I mean? Like where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
super
yeah.
designed, looks like more like a statue than anything, with the lid that you can pop it off. Oh, I want one of those so be it. But I got a bunch of different mugs of different sizes, glass, porcelain, all that kind of stuff. So we're definitely gonna have. I'm gonna definitely have to take those next time I visit you. We'll try it out. We'll try it out.
Yeah, man. It was really, 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 really delicious. Um, Definitely recommend it. Like I said, it's not even that hard. It's the full beer, and I put 3 shots of the butterscotch schnapps on it, and it was really good. I think two would be fine. It just depends on if you like more, like you said, for more of a buttery taste, then the more the better. But I believe two should be okay. Yeah, man. That night, I don't know what we were playing. I don't know if it was Tina or Siege or I was I was falling asleep between cutscenes because I couldn't keep my eyes open. I pre-gamed a little too hard that night.
It
I
might have
took
been.
the
I think it was Tina. We were. So we just beat Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
yeah.
We just went through the main quest. No side quest, just main quest. So I'm going back and doing the side quests. But basically, once you get to end game, you start to get like chaos levels. Which what I didn't realize is we never turned that on, Burrito. So we were just going through all those without getting any the big rewards. Once you
Mm.
turn on chaotic mode in Tiny Tina, you start to get chaotic equipment, which is basically like just a random. You could get the same weapon, but if it's chaotic, it might have a random like, oh, this one has bonus damage, this one has bonus.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's when it gets really outrageously overpowered, basically.
Okay.
Uh, so I've been like grinding for some chaotic equipment. But if you go through the chaos room, the chaos challenges, I won't spoil who's in charge of that, but once you like go through a couple of those, your chaos level will go up, and basically the more chaos level you have, is like, oh, you deal 15% less damage, enemies deal 15% more damage. You earn 15% more gold, you earn more 15% more experience. So
Yeah.
basically, if you're okay with the challenge, just keep leveling up your chaotic levels, and you'll just get outrageously overpowered equipment. Uh,
Ah.
so we just got there to that chaos room, and we were like, let's make a couple runs. This is end game. We're super confident that this is like the end of the game. No, it wasn't. We didn't even turn on chaos mode. Uh, but like he was just like Rita was saying, one of us was also not in the right headspace at the time, so he was like, there's like certain cutscenes and stuff in between, like there's like a story to each one of these rooms or whatever, or you might be doing a boss fight, like whatever it happens to be. We did a whole boss rush. It was super awesome, but like we did one run from there, and then after that, like I think everyone was just the classic, oh, let's go sell all the crud that we picked up and
Yeah,
keep all
yeah.
the good stuff, and then you were just like, I think I'm done. Like it was
Bro,
the most sleepy thing I've ever. I was like, this guy's not gonna make it another round. And they're not the longest rounds ever, but it is a bit of a like it is like a couple. It's like a dungeon, it's a couple of rooms.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't think he'll make it the whole way through. How's it
Nah,
going,
man.
Triumph? Welcome to the chat, my dude. I hope you're having yourself a wonderful day. Yeah, no. So regardless, like again, Tiny Tina, amazing game. I know a lot of people don't like
It is.
Tiny Tina, and that's why like not a
Yeah,
lot of people are fans of it. But
yeah, I got a lot of
I
I had a
like
lot
I
of
like
mixed
Tina.
reviews. I didn't have any issues with it. I mean, no, I'm lying. I had one small tiny issue, but other than that, really good game. I'll replay it again for sure. It just at times
Like
it
I don't
felt
I
a
don't I
little
don't
redundant.
I don't know if that's like if it's had patches since it came out. But yeah, no, there's definitely been like the odd glitch here and there. I did get stuck at one point.
Oh, that's right, you did.
But to be fair, I also was jumping around in places I probably shouldn't have been jumping around. But yeah, good game. Mm-hmm. Other than that, though, I'm a little bit excited for the new. It's weird. Like, what year is this, my dude? I'm a little excited for that new Siege season coming out. So I should have done a little bit more research, but Rainbow Six Siege, I think they just gave everyone the year 1 operators. I think at least like I got Capital. I got sorry, I'm saying it with an accent. I don't know why. I just love saying things with an accent. Capital, Marina Del Rey. I got Capital. I got Caviera and like a bunch of other characters. So it's like it's weird, but it's also cool because now I've gone back and I've like kitted out every single operator.
Yeah.
Because I have so many options now, and so Capital, like he has such a good main AR. It's like a fully automatic FAL, so it's really cool. And
So,
unfortunately,
huh?
I was editing late last night, and I'm like editing, getting all the videos ready for the week. I have this bad habit of like, dude, as soon as we're done here, I could start editing, but I'm like, I got it. I'll do it on Sunday. I'll do it on Sunday or Saturday. I'll figure it. And so I always just like push it to the very end, and it's like. They're like literally last week. What I did was I like on Monday I think it was I edited a video that came out today.
Yeah.
Which was the Mahler video. Me reacting to Mahler, who's an amazing YouTuber by the way. Shout out to Mahler. He was just a rant on the Star Wars sequels. Okay. But I edited that video last Monday, and I was like, yeah, look at that, man. I got a video done ahead of time. I didn't wait till Sunday this time. Look at that, man. Sunday's gonna be way easier now, dude. I didn't edit anymore until that Sunday, and I was just like, man, I didn't even make the thumbnail. It was like so. I basically patted myself on the back so hard I broke my back and couldn't do anything for the rest of the week. It's because just I don't know, man. It's like I procrastinate so much. I don't know why, but point is, I'm gonna mainstream a lot of stuff now as well, just so that like because dude, like nobody, like I as much as I love because my whole channel was built on gameplay, like videos and stuff like that. So, but so I want to do that, but nobody watches it. So, like there are people who watch it. I'm just saying, like the difference is if I put up a full VOD, I'll get maybe 20 views or so.
Yeah.
But if I put up a reaction, dude, it's like 40, 50. One of them has like 700 views. Like, oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Like, people like reactions way more than they like just gameplay or whatever. So I'm just like, that's, you know what? So now I want to mainstream everything. I'm going to not mainstream. I'm going to streamline everything so that it's like, oh, you want to see gameplay? The VODs are there. You can just check out the VOD. There's no reason for you to, so I want to make it simple enough so that it's like, if you want to see gameplay, there's the VOD. You check me out live if you actually want to like get involved. But other than that, it's just going to be Monday through Friday, continuing to do reactions. I might even like, if I'm going to streamline everything the way I want to, I might even just do 7 days a week. And I'm going to start doing YouTube shorts where it's just going to be like story time kind of situation. I don't know if I'm going to be doing one every single day. I know some YouTubers out there are maniacs and they absolutely can do it. No problem. They're pumping out short. I do all my own editing and I freaking like, again, I have just normal life. I'm so busy with so many kids that I take care of as well that I just can't sit there and like go through my entire stream and cut up and chop up the shorts, So that's the only issue I'm running into at the moment. But I do want to start making some funny like story time, quick, like this will be my chance to do what I never did, which is I never did Vine. I wasn't a big fan of Vine. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like I was actually one of those like dudes who was like super like short form content, like videos. I want it. I don't know. But then again, I like to watch people like YMS. Your movie sucks. Dude made like a 5-hour video just on the Lion King. Controversy where people were accusing him of like stealing from Kimba the Lion, which they totally didn't. But no. So it's like it's learning. And again, I feel like if at first I was like, I can't start streamlining all these little things because I want to make I like long form content. I want to start making that stuff.
Yeah.
But this is not the channel for that. That's what Anime Addict is for. That's why Degenerate Weeb has taken over that. So I'm just sort of like getting everything where it needs to be, making adjustments, and I'm trying to get into the correct headspace. So I'm not taking on too many projects at once on this main channel, and I can actually start to sort of, streamline it as it should be. This is just a streaming channel, and I can start making that long form, more passionate projects on Anime Addict, and just let Degenerate Weeb host that. So I can still get those creative writing juices flowing, but I'll just let Degenerate DW handle all that as opposed to me having to worry about it. But yeah, no, absolutely. So I am like, this all started off with me talking about Siege, right? But I am a little bit excited for Siege. I am a little bit excited because I'm starting to see. I'm starting to be able to, like, right now is a good time to get back into it, is what I'm trying to say here, because now you're getting all the Year 1 operatives, which is freaking dope. They're about to release some new operatives, but I'll be honest with you, after seeing the new operative, the guy with the smoke, the purple smoke, like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, this looks like you're just copying Valorant. Like, it looks very much so like a Valorant, because now it's like, oh, if you pop the smoke, you can only see up to a certain distance, which is like, if you play Siege, line of sight and peeking, like the tiniest, like peeking at a pixel and shooting at that pixel is a very important thing in Siege. So that like, I don't know how that would play or work. I saw that they nerfed, who was it? They nerfed someone. I don't know who it was. Oh, I'll have to double check, but they nerfed somebody's abilities, which I feel like they should not have nerfed, in my opinion. I should have looked it up before we got on here. But I know that they buffed the Bumblebee guy. They buffed up his abilities. Let me see. Let me look it up real quick. They buffed up his abilities because I'll be honest with you, the bees don't, like, in general, the way they work, it doesn't seem like a good tool. Like, regardless.
Which one's that one?
That's the Australian dude with the bumblebee. It's like a bumblebee mine, but I think he's an attacker or something, so it just like wouldn't really work ever. Dread factor. So Fenrir is the guy. Fenrir is the name of the dude. Year 8, season 2. Patch notes. Here we go. So in the designer's notes, they said, dude, funny enough, Thatcher and Jackal's the one that like detects the footprints.
Yeah.
Like he and was it Thatcher or Smoke? The like the second dude. It might be Smoke. They have the highest ban rate. They have the highest like nobody like they like, now in ranked you can like pick an operator to be like, you can't use them. It's always freaking that dude. It's always Jackal, which makes me feel like I should probably start playing as Jackal. Because he's that overpowered,
So question.
The Thunderbird girl. You know the Thunderbird, the chick with the plane helmet that has the little robot that heals. They nerfed her, apparently. They nerfed her ability so that the cooldown time takes longer, and apparently it doesn't heal as much, something like that.
I know there was, there's an operator that you placed something down, and if you're in that vicinity, it'll heal you.
Well, and it'll also revive you. The Kona station. So here it is. So basically, so kind of good, kind of bad. I see what they're doing. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays. Because it's one of those operators that I was debating purchasing as well. P.S. I don't actually spend like money on it. We just farm renown basically. So they reduced the so it used to take 35 seconds cooldown to be able to use the little Kona station, and it healed for 30. But now they're reducing the healing to 20, but they're also making it so you get it faster, 15 seconds instead of 35. So it's a big difference in like how fast you get it. But it doesn't do as much healing. And I'll be honest with you, at is it 220 HP per second? And because like that makes a little bit more sense. Because like even like with Twitch, the little robot and stuff, like if you shoot someone with the little Twitch dart, which is always funny, like that's only like 10 health done, isn't it?
Bro,
I think because at least with Ela, I think you only do like 10 damage whenever they trigger the trap.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's only like 10 damage. It's really I know the Legion one does like damage over time and stuff.
Over time, yeah.
But Ela's basically it's just there to distort you, and so it's really Ela's still really really good. I just don't like her weapons that much, dude. They really have to buff her pistol like big time, because that's the whole gimmick of Ela is she's the pistol one.
Yeah.
And it's like. The Evo, that thing's pretty solid, the rate of fire, but the shotgun is garbage. Just no damage, no range. And you know, so I don't know. They got to buff up her pistol or something. There's a reason why she's like people haven't really been using her though now the people that have been using her have been using her more as like a more of like a sort of what is it? The same situation as like Caviera, where you just sort of run around the map and stuff.
Just roam around.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see that. I don't run Ela. I haven't really used her, to be honest. That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how do you pick your character? Like, do you go based off on their weapon, or do you go based off on their ability?
So the absolute latest that I've been doing, flat out. And again, I got to see how successful I am with this. But after I got Iana, which is the Gemini clone one, her AR does I think it's like 47 damage. And the reason I bring that up is because at 46 damage, the LMGs are good, but they're just the with the recoil and everything and the mobility, it's just garbage. But at 47, with a decent rate of fire, that seems to be the sweet spot for me. So I've now started focusing heavily on that, and I've pretty much excluded any operators that don't have some weapon in their inventory that does that amount of damage. So I'm still trying that out. I've always been about the abilities. Always been about the abilities.
Yeah.
You know, whatever seemed like the cool abilities, the awesome ones. Now I'm pretty regretful for some of them, for sure. So it's kind of like right now, if I'm playing as an attacker, I don't want any ability that stops my momentum. Like the best example I can give for that, like let's say Iana, I have a powerful weapon. I can bust into a door and like blast anyone and run. You know, I've been trying to play a lot more aggressive as an attacker, but there are certain attackers they're not good for that kind of situation. Who's someone? Actually, same exact character, Iana. I just won't use her ability unless I have to go into the main room, like the actual room where everyone's at. Just to sort of like see, you know, if I go through this door, am I going to get blasted? That's one thing, right? But the problem there is that it's a big momentum stop, because I have to stop, find a place where I can be safe, and then send my clone. Because, of course, if I send my clone into a room, immediately whoever does shoot my clone is like, that's Iana. I already know. As soon as I run out that door, I can just blast her. She's right there. That's why I've sort of like pushed away from Iana and went back to my classic Dokkaebi. The reason why I love Dokkaebi so much is that, you know, yes, there is a little bit of momentum. Like if they're like hard holding the room, Dokkaebi's great, because you can just run in there, do your thing, blast, check corners, check the room like a real SWAT team, all that good stuff. And then it's like if you take someone down, the only time your momentum stops is when you're hacking the cameras, which is a major reason why I would stop my momentum. So that's a good reason, you know. But like, if I had to say someone who's like no momentum stop ever, Hibanya, like her momentum never stops. You
So
want to go to this room, you go to that room. You want to go to you want to flank them, you flank them. You can just sprint everywhere with Hibana, even if they have castle super reinforced doors. Just pop the freaking thing real quick, blow it up, and keep the momentum going. Don't stop. There'd be times where I pretty much go up to a room, pop a hole open, but I don't even use it. I go around on the opposite side and pop a window open there. Now I just created 2 more like holes essentially that they have to like look at and be worried about, and like constantly have to like keep switching back to and being like, oh no, where they're gonna pop their heads out. But then there's like people like Twitch. Again, I love Twitch a lot, but if I want to use her ability, I have to literally go stand somewhere, pop my camera out, and then control the drone and go start, shocking people.
Yeah.
Blackbeard is another really good, like, you could just keep going forward because he just has the shield, And then I'm trying to do the opposite or the same thing now for defenders. Because I love Maestro. I love Maestro a lot. But freaking, like, I'm not I can't multitask. I can't, like, go find a place, lay down, check the cameras, and then, like, pop down the camera and, like, be checking my room, I need to, so what I've tried to do is, like, I'll just put them right outside the doors that it's, like, they have to go through these doors. There's no way they can avoid these doors.
Yeah, I used to do that with Valkyrie, was it? Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Another great one, but none of her weapons do good damage.
I was like, you know what? I want to see where they're coming from, so I would strategically place them outside the windows and whatnot. And I ran her for a good minute. But
the ability is amazing ability, not great weapons. I feel like I put an entire magazine to a character, unless you of course go for the headshot. I believe it's always going to be guaranteed.
Yeah, a headshot's always guaranteed. So I that's why pretty much where I got to practice on just making sure I can get a headshot. But pretty much, yeah, like I said, as far as like I go with the ability, I can't really pick. Like I have to go with the ability. Like I have to pick an operator that'll get me through, like you said, like Hibana, that'll get me through the door. Because I ran heavy sledge. I was like, cool, I can break the floors from the top. I can break the windows. I can break the castle. I can break the ice barrier, whatever you call it. So to let me in, to get me in, but he's really slow, and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And then
because he has that big his weapon, the LMG, also does 47 damage. I'm pretty sure it's the LMG, right?
All I know is that it hits hard, and as long as I hit, as long as I shoot,
it's the LMG.
First,
it's good.
I'll be straight. But if I miss my first shot, oh man, I have no idea. Going back to what you're saying, right? There's people who like break a hole in the wall, a tiny little hole, and they get you. I'm coming in through the door, right? I'm like all clear, all set. I'm all walking.
Oh, freaking Maverick! That's Chaos's playstyle. Just poke a little hole and shoot everyone through it. A little
hole, and I'm like, how? But I'm like, man. So yeah, so I have to run something that gets me through the wall. I'm using Hibana currently, which is really cool. Which I really like her gun, as well. But the ability to be able to just crack something, and like you said, make a hole and not have to go through it and go around and surprise them, like that's really cool on my end. Like I like doing that. Defending, at least for me, I don't really know how to defend the objective. So
I'm terrible, dude. I have found recently more success roaming.
I can go either way, but what works for me at least is like I run Thorn. Before that, I was running Legion. Pretty much, I would I would throw my ability on my left hand side and just hard focus on the right. So if my ability went off, then I know someone's behind me. So that's pretty much how I play it. But like you said, going back to like, oh man, both my the thing's gone. So now I have to worry about 2 doors, and it's like, oh, I panic. I go between left and right. So it's once it get past the ability and whatnot, I'm that's it. I'm panicking. I don't know where to go.
No, I get that. No, but that being said, like the reason why I like Thorn, like I used Ela for a long time, and I pretty much still do if I ever want to like get right back into the old vibe. But I really liked Ela characters like that because I can just set traps and be done.
Yeah.
I'm not checking my camera like with Maestro or Valkyrie. You know, it is important to use the cameras at the very beginning, but once like you're in the heat of things, you really have to start to rely on your other players, your teammates, to tell you and mark, you know, the enemies wherever they may be.
Yeah.
So Valkyrie was a pretty genuine exception because I could just sort of pop those wherever I wanted to pop them, and then now just even if I don't use them during the match, at the very least I'll be able to like use them after I go down. You know, just using the cameras to mark stuff. And so that's fine. If she had better weapons, in my opinion, or just more powerful weapons, I think I'd probably be using her a lot more often. Though I don't know if they've ever buffed that for the shotgun. I've heard is pretty good, but compared to other shotguns, it does pretty small damage, honestly. Right now, surprisingly, after getting all these characters and stuff and getting all I'm kind of falling in love with Rook, the bullet plate dude.
Yeah.
Because it's just like you can do no wrong. As soon as the game starts, just drop the shields, put it on yourself. Everyone in the team automatically has extra health, and I feel like I'm really starting to feel like I should just main him. And then it's like, oh, somebody else has him. I'll play as, you know, Azami dude. I freaking love Azami. Her kunais are amazing.
Yeah.
They're freaking awesome. I haven't used Tachanka's ability yet, or Vigil. Vigil seems like a pretty cool one. But I don't like, again, that one, because that one I haven't tried Vigil yet, but I do want to try it because, again, that's just like his only ability is basically you can't see him in the cameras and stuff. So as far as that goes, it's like, oh, I don't really got to worry too much, you know. But who knows? You and I were pretty deadly for a minute there because we would double up our Ela Thorn.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to debate like, oh man, I need to look at Legion's. I think I said I wasn't going to use Legion because, again, his weapons don't do a whole lot of damage. But it would be interesting. Aim.
It's easy.
Aiming. Skill. Get out of here. Get out of here with that.
That's what I'm saying. As long as I get my first shot in, I'm good. As long as I don't miss it,
I'm min-max. I can't. No skill. Never let skill or luck be involved. Okay.
Just all you gotta do is just hold the corner. That's it. Just do the little lean.
I can't do that.
And that's it. That's all you really need.
I get so impatient, and then I look away, and as soon as I look away, they come in and they shoot me.
Bro, I'm so used to. So I'm used to Call of Duty, right? I shoot at them. They hide.
That's why I'm roaming. That's why I'm roaming.
No, but like my go-to is to throw a stun. Right, in Call of Duty, I throw my stun to bind them, whatever, and then go after them. With Siege, there's so much delay in throwing a stun, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm waiting. No one pops up. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna throw my stun. Every single time without a fail. You know how they say, oh, that call timing where you turn away and the enemy comes and shoots you. I think there has to be.
You're in the middle. You're in the middle, pulling the pin on the flash grenade, and they're just like, "What's up?"
Every single time, bro.
I feel like they're like, because I do the same exact thing. The same exact thing happens to me. And I keep telling myself, it's like, no, what you got to do is you got to know what you're going to do. As soon as you show up to the door, you got to already be throwing the stun out. But then I throw the freaking stun and go into the room, and they already shot me because they're like, there's like, so like the only people that are still playing Siege are people that just play Siege. Like, and so like if you throw a stun, they like, and it pops off, you could just see them like they're already shooting, and if you walk into the room, it's a headshot, guaranteed.
Yeah, no, bro, my nephew, he's a like hardcore Siege player. Like he's played ranked and he's been up there. And when I play, he sometimes chills in my room. He was like, hey, go here, go there. All right, break that, and then just wait. You'll get someone. And I'm like no, I won't. Like, I'm not gonna shoot someone. He was like, trust. And I'm like, all right, cool. And yeah, surely not. Like one or two people pass by, and boom, I get a kill, or at least I damage it. And I'm like, bro, like I'm shooting between like across the living room, a window, behind a desk. And he was like, yeah, that's where they're gonna pass by, and that's the hole you have to look through. And I'm like, yeah, he's a hardcore a Siege player, so it's like I'm not gonna be at that level. I'm not. I'm either we're gonna be in the same room, and I'm gonna shoot you, or you know, I can't. I'm not gonna make 3 holes through a wall to be able to see your leg. Come on, no, I
That,
can't.
that that's
I'm not
why
gonna be able to
that's
do
why I
it.
was such a big before they started adding all these operators. I was such a big fan of Castle because with Castle it's like you're not getting in here, you're
You're
not
not
getting through
getting, yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm just gonna I'm gonna lock this room down. Nobody's getting it. I'm just gonna watch this one door.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Oh
no,
man.
it's one thing I did because the reason why I got Maestro and played as Maestro for a long time was because of the fact that his camera was bulletproof. Now they just give you bulletproof cameras as an equipment, so it's like
But
I don't. There's
it
no
doesn't
reason to have
work
Maestro.
though. Okay, it might be bulletproof, but they can still smack it.
Yeah, like a sledge,
I
they can smack. Yeah, that's why
yeah.
what you do is you stand on top of a desk or something and plant it up there, so then they can't reach it.
Yeah,
Because at that point they would have to like jump on the desk and look at it, and it's like if they're not going to take that chance, they're not going to risk it. You know,
okay.
if somebody's already watching them through the camera, you know, you
Yeah,
can just
because
run out there and pop them.
the biggest thing that deferred me from Legion was I didn't know what to run as a secondary. Like I didn't know if to run an impact grenade or a bulletproof camera. And I was like, you know what, bulletproof camera, and let me cover this door. I'll throw my Legion on the other side. Bada boom, bada bam. So it solves both of my problems. They'll come in,
No.
break the camera, and then my traps are off, and it's like, all right, what side do I defend? So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna use them no more. So I switched to Thorn. And like I said, I've been getting a little bit more success. I've been getting a lot of those lucky kills, bro. One of those kills where I'm already dead and the round ends because my thing went off and killed them.
Yeah, it's freaking great. So
Yeah.
that's the thing about Thorn, though. That one like feels like it's actually meant for damage, whereas with like Legion and Ela, I'll definitely get like pop on Ela. Like I'm already down, but since I had my traps, pop. Oh, I got points. But that's about it. I know they're not going down. It's only like 10 damage. But Thorn, when we would put Thorn and the Ela thing together, for some reason the electric thing, the Ela thing, goes off first.
Yeah.
And then Thorn goes off, and it just finishes him off.
Yeah, and I
It's
really
great.
like that combo. We for that quick session, we were pretty much getting them at bay. They weren't able to come in because
I feel like if we can get I don't know if Chaos has Legion. I think he does. If we can get Chaos on Legion and I'll be on Ela, dude. Just every time we're just gonna if there's 3 doors, we're just gonna layer traps on each door and be like, come in. It's okay, come on in, join us. It'll be fun. One person that I do want to try is I think it's Jaeger, the guy who it's straight up like an anti-grenade thing. I might try him out. Like I said. So now I'm not looking at their abilities anymore. That is currently what I'm about to start doing. I haven't played. Yesterday was the first time I tried to implement this. So it's like I'm not gonna worry about their ability. I don't care about their ability. Just forget. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You can have the coolest freaking ability, but if I pop you in the head first, it's over. Like you're not even a freaking. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like I just need a good weapon that'll win me the fight, the battle.
Yeah.
And sort of go from there. So like now I've been like trying to really get into like Capcan. Been trying to get into the one I just said earlier, freaking whatever the heck. And then now Dokkaebi, I'm using Dokkaebi more often, just because, dude, the fact that you can steal their cameras, such a good maneuver. Even if I go down and don't do anything else, the fact that if I can take someone down and hack the cameras,
yeah.
it makes such a game changer move. And then of course you can send the phone calls out, which is fine. Really, the only time I'm like, oh, the phone call thing, like, I'll pop it before I go into a building just to like see if I hear anyone on the other side of the door, and then other than that, I'll just pop it right when I'm more or less certain that our whole team is about to push into the main room. That way, it just gives them a little bit, it gives them something else to worry about, a little panic,
a little distraction. Yeah, I get you.
So it's like that's when I'll use it.
But other than that, phone to war though, like God, like
I don't know, bro. They got TikTok to watch.
Imagine you're sitting there holding hostage and your phone just like,
oh,
why?
sorry, I gotta take this one. My wife said the next time I don't answer, she's going to give me it.
Right.
I'm gonna get it. So yeah, no, 100%, I totally get that. But yeah, like, so my point is now, I just want a good weapon that I'm like, I don't want to worry about anything else. I just don't want to worry about anything else. And the less I have to do with my ability, the better for me. Like I just want to set up and be done with it. I don't want to have to keep going back to Maestro, popping the camera to check who's there. It can be very effective. Don't get me wrong. If you're if you're going up against a Maestro, and especially if you're solo, a Maestro camera could really harass you.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like at that point it's just like just go to a different room. Or at that point have an attacker that could take that kind of stuff out. But yeah, no, I'm excited though. I'm excited. I don't know how the new operator looks kind of strange to me. Like it feels very Valorant style. And I just feel like it's gonna be incredibly overpowered at the beginning, because it really does like block your vision up to a certain point, which can be a real death sentence in Siege, to have your vision gone. Like that's why Echo is so powerful, because that dude messes up your vision so bad. And I want to try Echo. It's like I have to switch to the drone. That I feel like that's gonna keep me busy. While the I know my luck. Someone's gonna run into me while I'm in the drone. But yeah,
surprise.
For real. But yeah, my dude. Goodness. Oh, all right. We'll move on from Siege. That's because we could go all day with that. But yeah, my dude. It's so funny. I don't know if you was it Twitch? I think it was Twitch. Twitch is pissing off the VTuber community because Twitch is like, they're just showing that they don't understand what VTubers are. They're just like, we're so happy that we've been the number 1 place to help people, VTubers, create AI and all this other stuff. And people, they're like, bro, we're not AI. It's just a pup. It's an avatar. Like, like they really don't understand their own users. It's like, what do you mean AI? We're not AI. Like, I get it. The very first VTuber that everyone knows about called herself AI, but it wasn't even AI. It was Aya. Like, it's whatever. Like, it was the name. It wasn't the acronym. But whatever. It's funny. But I've been seeing a lot of people going ham over that. It just really shows the sort of disconnect,
Yeah.
Which it's just interesting to me. It really is. We're moving on to a really weird space where for some reason, like, everyone is starting to get really tech savvy. Yet the only people in charge are people that have they have no idea what this technology is.
Yeah,
like they went to business school. They're CEOs. Like, they didn't have time to get into technology, and so it's kind of like, why are we hiring these business? Like, we need to just stop hiring business dudes. Or at least, I don't know, have a dual partnership. Like, oh, we got 2 CEOs. Like, this, one of them is a business guy. The other one's an actual nerd that uses the freaking, the technology, uses the, it belongs on TikTok. He lives for TikTok. He breathes it. Wakes up every morning and has to look at what TikTok's doing, which is awesome. I need to stop worrying so much on my week. I gotta tell you something. This I know this is one heck of a change of subject. I need to stop stressing about what I'm doing on my days off, bro. I really do.
Right.
I get it's so anxiety inducing on my days off. Where I end up doing nothing regardless, right? Like nothing constructive. But I just beat myself up the entire day, being like, man, you could be working out on the treadmill, you could be doing this, you could be editing a video, you could be hanging out with the kids and the family, you could be taking your doggo out for a walk, you could be doing a million different things.
You could be, exactly.
And then I basically I just sit on the couch thinking about it.
No, I get that. I think for a minute I had that same exact same experience for a while back. Right after work, I was like, man, I have so much free time. I can be studying. I can be, playing video games. I can take, like you said, take my dogs out for a walk. There's so much things I can do. But the day is still early. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna go stressed that I didn't take my dogs out for a walk. I'm gonna go worried that I didn't go for a jog or that I didn't study for my test.
And that's my thing. It's just like I'm gonna try. Emphasis on try, dude. But it's like I gotta really be like, okay, you know what? If I'm going to just lay down, I'm going full ham on it. No more of this. Like, I'm gonna lay down and put on a YouTube video and then like think about what I should do next. Like, because that's what I do. I'll if I do end up like, oh, I'm gonna lay down, then I'm just tired.
Yeah,
I'll lay down, but I'll play music and I'll just think about what I
Yeah.
should be doing, and it's just like,
Well,
if
yeah.
you're gonna do it, you get in that bed and you knock out, like just shut up, lights out. You know, I don't know what else to say because it's just like or it's like, or if I'm gonna play video games, I gotta go all out. I gotta be like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the market, get myself a bag of chips, get myself a soda pop, a cola, and I'm gonna freaking game.
Yeah,
None of this. Let me sit down and boot up. Like, I'll like sit down and boot up the game, and then I'll like get through half of a side quest because I'm like, yeah, I think I'll be fine. You know, let's just quit. Then I'll just go back to desktop. I'll cancel the game, and I didn't even play it. I didn't even enjoy the game or anything. I just booted it up, looked at my inventory, and then closed the game. Like.
Bro,
because I'm just like,
because
I'm just like, no, I shouldn't be playing games right now. I should be doing something else. And it's just like, you're not gonna do anything. Just enjoy it. You're just enjoy it because you're not gonna do anything else. You're not gonna accomplish anything. You're really not. I don't know why I do that all the time, dude. I kick my leg, I get antsy. I don't know. And sometimes I feel like you just gotta be okay with just being an unproductive slob. You know, you just gotta, because if you're gonna do it, go ham, go hard.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta like do it. Don't do it, but think about the things that you should be doing. It's like you're already not doing the things you should be doing. I don't know. I'm so bad at that. And, you know, so. But yeah, no. Yeah, life, adulting, hard.
Adulting, right? Adulting, Jesus, man, it's, oy. One day you're a toddler, drinking bottles.
You're a toddler saying, dude, I can't wait until I'm paying taxes. I can't wait till I got responsibilities and I got a job. And I'm going to use that job to get me some video games that I'll never play.
That I'll never play because you ain't got time.
Leave them on my Steam library. Amazing. Just a fun time. But I'll tell you what though, as like not to get too personal, but as like an older brother, like the one thing that I do genuinely enjoy, and I'm hoping to get back to it soon. Like my whole work, my day job situation is still screwed. But like once I do get back into it, and I'm back in I'm back in the grind, getting my paychecks consistently. That's I do enjoy like being able to just keep buying the kiddos like games and like whatever, like anything and everything. Like I got them a VR headset that they can share. And I do like, it's like all the little, you know, like I wish I had, you know, the latest Pokemon. I wish I had the latest. So I'm like, I can let them have it. You know, I can let them have the things, the little curiosities that I always like. Dude, waking up and eating just waffles with sugar for breakfast, you know, waking up and eating ice cream for breakfast. It's like I can let them have it, you know.
That's what I was telling my nephew yesterday when I got home from so because I went to I did the Cali trip to over the weekend.
Yeah.
And in the morning when I woke up, like it was cold. It was, you know, it was like, it seemed like it just rained, the fog. Like you can smell the grass, you can hear the birds chirping. I don't get none of that over here in Vegas. Like it's just hot. You go to sleep, it's hot. You wake up, it's hot.
It's either a dry heat or it's a moist heat.
Or it's a moist heat, but there's no man. And like for a quick second, like it brought me back to like, just like you said, like Saturday morning waking up, Sunday morning waking up.
You were like, is it raining?
Yeah. I'm like, man, you know, cereal sounds good right now.
Dude, if you think
play some video games, I miss that. I really, really miss that. That brought me back like when I was like, you know, younger, when I lived there.
All of my family, don't pay attention to this next part, dude. It's been years since I waked and baked. You know what I mean? Just no one's heard that. Shut up. You know, but that's like one of those things where it's like, nope, I gotta be responsible until I get my schedule and my work and everything back, and I'm back in the game. I'm back how it is. I gotta stay nice and clean and dry and okay.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be doing none of that stuff. That's why even alcohol I've been pretty much avoiding. You know, just because I was trying to be super functional as an adult. But now you got me all up on this butterscotch.
Oh man, it's good. You gotta try it. It's like I said, it's just 2 ingredients.
I don't know if I'll go look for the ingredients.
Oh man,
but if I visit you sometime soon, we're doing it.
Oh yeah, definitely. I was on a hunt. I went to Target. I went to Walmart. I went to like 2 or 3 different grocery stores here. I couldn't find it. I was in a hunt, bro. I was in a hunt. to make me that drink.
It was an adventure, bro.
It was an adventure.
I love it. All right. Well, look, we're just about that time, but before I got some cool announcements to make. Super happy. Of course, this means I'm going to be even more busy, but it's a good busy to have. It's a good stress to have. So I finally, like, a lot of people have asked me about this, and YouTube won't stop hammering me about it. But I don't have a YouTube trailer. I don't have a channel trailer. And so it's like one of those things that everyone says it, every single advice guru from YouTube and every YouTube's creator content, whatever, help the, and they give you, here's some tips on, from your best friends at YouTube that don't care when you freaking get flagged. Everyone's like channel trailer, this, that, you have to have your debut video. You have to have I'm like, But I can't, how do I explain it? And shout out to Liz, by the way, on Twitter, amazing artwork. She does debuts and reveals and stuff. But the thing is, I don't want to do any of that crazy stuff or even get artwork commissioned or anything like that. Two main reasons. One, again, my day job situation is still not up to par. And then, of course, on top of that, this design isn't really the design I wanted to begin with. I made this model, this avatar, completely by hand. The only thing that I did not create is the outfit. The outfit, I got that on Booth, and I'm so sorry. The dude is none of it on there was in English, but the guy who the artist, I will get your name so I can give you the appropriate credit that's due. And it's the same exact outfit I have on Bon and on Nana. Bon and Nana, now that I've finished their model with this outfit, I might do, extra little bits and pieces here and there in the future. I still want to get brown hair tips on Bon's hair, and then and Nana already has the yellow highlights on her hair, so that's fine. But so I still might do a little details on them. But the whole Flamethrower monkey as a pygmy monkey, it was supposed to be a chibi model to begin with. I just didn't have the skill to make that avatar, to make that model. No longer the case. Now I'm only 90% garbage at it. So so I use that 10% of a skill to sort of fix up the model and make the chibi version. I have not announced it yet. I don't have much for it just yet, but I'm going to start change. All my thumbnails are going to have the new model. Everything's going to be doing. This Wednesday, I picked a great game for it, of course. Redfall, that glitchy. Redfall, you might as well. Dude, Redfall. I'll give some opinions before we end the stream on that. But so please join us this Wednesday, Redfall, from 12 to 8. We normally do about an hour to 2 hours of reaction content right off the bat. A lot of people have been wanting me to do more Try Not to Laughs, and I'll probably do it. I think it'll be a great way to start off that stream with the new model. So be prepared, my dudes. Flamethrower Monkey, the official model, more or less what I'm going to be doing from the future moving forward. My chibi model is more or less done. It's going to look just about the same. It's just, imagine this just turned into a chibi, as it should be. So now I can finally I'm gonna be happy because the Bon and Nana are definitely taller than me. I am a 6-inch tall monkey. I'm a pygmy monkey. I'm a finger monkey. Finger monkey. All right. But no. I'm super happy with it. I'm glad I finally did it. And so that's gonna be debuting this Wednesday. I'm more than likely gonna be I'll have the image and everything ready to post on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere, and on the YouTube posts as well. So this Wednesday, I'm going to do the whole reveal. I was going to just use it today, but honestly, I'm so impatient, but I got to wait. I'm going to do it for Wednesday. It's going to be fun. Yeah. It's going to be dope. Please swing on by on Twitch or YouTube. We're going to be doing that. I'm really looking into how the whole TikTok streaming is working, and if it works fine, I might multi-stream to that as well. So I'll be doing Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, just streaming specifically. And then other than that, what other big announcements? Nothing too crazy, honestly. I think that's it. Join us, please, on Wednesday, my dudes. As always, when this podcast is done, the stream is going to go down for about, a minute. And then we're just going to get right back up with another, with some gameplay on Valheim. So it's just me and Burrito today. but we're gonna be we finally got the freaking cores so we can start mining. Hey, Master Sam, how's it going, my dude? Thank you so much for passing by. Gotta sleep soon? Oh, absolutely, my dude. I am gonna definitely make some more Try Not to Laugh on this Wednesday. And again, I'm gonna be revealing my most updated model. It's gonna be the chibi version now, finally. So please swing by. It's gonna be revealing that for the first time. And yeah, so I definitely will do some more Try Not to Laughs because people have been asking for it, and I do want to do it. Other than that, my dudes, I now have a Discord with the server and everything. Flamethrower Monkey, you can just look it up. If you need the invite, I'm going to be putting it in the description. But just in general, I'll put it up on today's stream as well. But, you know, literally any, if you guys have any video recommendations, game recommendations, stuff like that, you can always post it on that Discord, or just drop any comments, chat, anything about whatever, call me a nerd, like whatever you guys want to insult me with, put it on the Discord. I'll probably respond to it. Though, of course, I always...
hot fix?
Yes.
For lagging game?
Absolutely.
Lagging game?
Yeah.
I need help with that.
But in general, I always would appreciate comments on the videos, likes on the videos on YouTube or on Twitch, because that always helps the algorithm. But, you know, in general, there you go. There's just another option there for you. And I'm going to keep saying this over and over again. But again, you guys never have to donate or do any of that stuff. I'm gonna keep doing this regardless. I do this out of just because I love doing it. I don't do it for the monetary stuff. But if you guys do want to donate in any kind of way, be aware any donations, and I do use Streamlabs to do it. Any donations, whatever message you put on there, it will text to speech. So you can literally insult me midstream, and everyone will hear it. There you go.
For the people that don't know, because I know how to do this, but for the people who don't know, how do we donate?
So there's going to be a link in the descriptions on Twitch and on YouTube, and it'll be the Streamlabs tip page. Just click on it, and you can pick an amount. Literally any amount will allow you to use the text-to-speech. I know some people like put limits on it. First of all, I don't know how to put a limit on it. Second of all, if you give me $1, you deserve me being able to insult me. I don't care. What was that anime wallpaper I saw for a fraction of a second? Oh, that was Ram and Rem at the beach with Amelia, my dude. I don't know if it's still the same wallpaper. It's probably changed at this point. Let me move this. Let's see. Let's find out. There it is. Check it out. Freaking love it. I'm excited. Season 3. Oh, Season 3 is coming out. I'm so happy. Oh, so good. Oh, I love him. Oh, dude, I got a hand. I'm sure I've already mentioned it. I got the voice actor for Ram, the pink one, to sign a photograph of it last Anime Expo. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, and that's one of those things we talked about earlier. We're already ending the stream. Darn it, Burrito, stop distracting me. This is the end of the stream. But like I said earlier, one of those things that like I'm able to give to my younger brothers and that I wasn't able to experience myself when I was younger as a kid is like going to places like Anime Expo, things of that nature. Now I want to get into Dungeons and Dragons with you, Burrito, and of course my younger brother, who's like he's already like dude. As soon as I like reach that age, can I stream? Can I stream with you? And I'm like, 100%. We'll get you an avatar. I'll make you an avatar. We'll do it. Like it'll be a whole thing. I probably won't let him have his own channel just because again, it's I don't trust the internet, especially not with my kids. But yeah, no, for sure. Like he'll probably be playing stuff with us. Like he loves Modern Warfare, Warzone, all that stuff. So I do not mind at all having him on to play with us on that stuff. So I'll probably do like a cool little collab thing with him as well. And of course to any and all, I know some other VTubers have been talking to me, sending me messages. If you guys want to collab or anything like that, just let me know, my dudes. As long as it fits within my schedule, I want to get it done. I want to do it. And of course we can always like pre-schedule it ahead of time. I don't mind at all. I'm just super anxious and nervous about talking to new people because socializing is scary. But just DM me, hit me up on anything, and we'll go from there, dude. The only thing I do ask is that like you gotta. I'm not saying you gotta be a legit YouTuber or anything, but if you're trying to collab and you have like 0 videos on your channel. It's like, well, you're just not even a YouTuber, my dude. Like, you know, but it's, as long as I'm seeing that you're actually making content, you're actually on the platform, you know, you're doing it, then that's fine. I'm all in. I don't care. I don't care if it's a big YouTuber, small YouTuber, just starting out. Even if you're just starting out, as long as I'm seeing that you're like busting videos out and stuff, I'm all in. If you're streaming, you know, or doing something, as long as you're doing something, I'm all in, my dude. I'm all in. So let me know, bros. All right. Thank you all so much for joining us on today's podcast, my dudes. Again, the stream is going to go down for a minute or two, and we're going to be right back up with some Valheim. That'll just make it more convenient for me later on, so that way the VOD exists as its own, separated just podcast VOD, and then it'll be a gameplay VOD for Valheim on its own. It just makes it way easier for me at doing the YouTube editing stuff. Where you post your Discord invite, I'm gonna post it right here on the chat before we log off, my dude. So don't even stress it. Give me one moment. I'll post it before we get out. Here we are. It'll be to the text channel. The voice channel is private. That's mainly just for collaborations, things of that nature. But there you are, my dudes. Expires in 7 days. That's going both on YouTube and on Twitch. And the best part about the Discord thing is like just put a video up on there. It just in general, if I happen to like not have like on a day that I'm just like, oh, I don't have enough videos for reactions today, I'll go to I'll probably like I'll check Discord, I'll check YouTube comments to see if anybody has anything that they wanted me to see, But of course, just hit me up straight on the live stream is totally fine too. Just put the link in there, and if I'm not doing anything at the time, we could just react to it immediately. So that's always a good thing as well. Alrighty, my dudes. Thank you all so much again for joining us. Wednesday, please stop on by. New model reveal this Wednesday. Playing Redfall. Doing some try not to laughs. It's gonna be awesome. Alrighty, my dudes. Have yourself a good one. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Please be sure to follow on Twitch. Dude, what happened? YouTube suddenly, as soon as my warning, quote unquote, from YouTube went away, I went from like, I think it was like 2 weeks. I was like at 172 subscribers, 170, 172. Like 2 weeks went by. I'm like, dude, I got 1 subscriber per week. Oh, man. But that's fine. I love it. I'm always happy to see any kind of support. As soon as they're not mad at me anymore, for reacting to the DC Marvel, I jumped to 182. I'm just like, freaking YouTube, man. And they keep claiming that the whole, secret, like, we don't like you, we're gonna suppress you thing isn't real. And it's like, you lie. You lie. You lie. All right, my dudes. Thank you all so much for the support, dude. We're at 182 subs on YouTube. We're about to hit 200. I'm going crazy. Y'all are mad, dude. Y'all are monsters, I swear. You guys, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone who's following me on Twitch as well. It's slowly but steadily, and that's the key word there, steadily, it's growing. I'm super happy about it, my dudes. Thank you all so much. And, of course, as soon as the motto is revealed, then I'll record and make all the channel trailer, the actual graphics for, like, the schedule, so I'll be able to post up a schedule every week and all that stuff, so everyone will know exactly what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and when I'm doing it, So, yeah. Other than that, I hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day. Burrito, thank you for joining us, dude, even though I'll see you in a moment right now in Valheim.
For sure, not a problem. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Goodbye, Kohai.